Thank you, Anand. Fabulous good morning to all and Happy New Year. Today I'll be talking about understanding my communication style. Hope at the end of my speech it will renew your thought to know more about your communication style. So basically, there are two questions come to my mind when I think about this topic. So what is communication and what is communication styles? Communication is to convey our ideas, thoughts, or messages to one or one to many, right? So then what's about the communication style? So communication style is something, the way we communicate with others. Probably it is our behavior or state of the mind, the way we communicate, right? That is called communication style. So basically, as per the Toastmaster International, there are 4 categories of communication style. So I call it as DISA, D-I-S-A. Okay. So this DISA, D stands for direct communication styles, and I stands for initiating communication styles, and S stands for supporting communication style, and the last one, the A, stands for analytical communication style, right? So I do evaluation with the Toastmaster International and found out that my primary communication style is analytical communication style. However, when I get feedback from my family members or from my friends, they say that my communication style is direct communication styles. So I'm not sure, little bit conflict, but I feel that personally, most of the time, my communication style is direct communication. So now let me go through each and every one of the communication style, what it means to you and how to interpret, and I give a one example, right? So let's go to the first one, which is the direct communication style. So in direct communication style, the person is always talks direct to the point, right? And he is focused to the solution. And so this is the way he communicates. So I give example. So now suppose I'm going to present something to my management. So my message must be very concise and direct, right? So that the management can take a proper decision by listening the presentation. And also, it's always better to do direct to the points. That means also it's very specific, right? So this is one of the example for direct communication. Now let's go to the second one, which is I, initiating communication style. So the word initiating, that means the always somebody need to initiate. So in the initiating communication styles, the person who is talking to the another guy, he always initiate. That means he makes more friendly. He creates a friendly atmosphere to the other guy, and also he allows more time to the other person to become more sociable, right? So what is the example of this type of communication? So suppose now one guest coming to our house, right? And then we don't know each other. So either one of guy will be asking more question to him. So that means he's initiating, asking more questions, knowing the other persons, right? He also create a friendly atmosphere with the other person and allow more time for him to, make it comfortable, right? So this is the initiating communication style. So third one is supportive communication styles, right? So these supportive communication styles, the person is very calm and quiet, and also he always takes ideas and opinions from the other people, right? So what is the example? The example for this could be a project manager who is supposed say like calling for a meeting with his team members. So he always will be taking opinions and ideas from his team members, and then he'll be consolidating all the information and presenting to the higher management, right? So this is called the supportive communication styles. The last one and the fourth one is called the analytical communication styles. So in this, the person always talks with facts and figures, something like numerical data and things like that. So I give you some example. So this type of communication, you think about a minister, presenting some information in the parliament, right? So he'll get all the facts and figures from the different region or different provinces, and presenting in the parliament. So this is kind of analytical communication style. Also, like a scientist, also when he presents, also he'll always have some numerical data, tables and graphs and things like that, right? So presenting in the meeting or something like that, right? So this is called the analytical communication styles. So after knowing all those, right, and I think that my primary communication style is analytical as per the evaluation, but it's direct. But also, we think that there is no any one communication style is the best. That means all the communication style is best in different situation or different with the different people. So that means you need to have different way of communication with different people, different situation. You cannot have one communication style throughout, in your, I mean, different kind of situation. So this is where I learned that, I mean, with different situation, with different people, we need to choose the right communication style and talks. So I give you some example. So for example, like for me, what is the impact when I do the direct communication style? Suppose we go sometimes the social gatherings with my wife or kids. So in the social gathering, I'll be talking to my friends. So when we come back to my home, my wife will say, why you talk to that person like this? And she always talk to me like that. So I say this is my way of communication. So this is very direct. So I don't think that other person what he'll think, but I just convey the message, right? So this is kind of sometimes I feel that maybe I would have changed my way of communication to in sociable, or some other kind of more like sociable and supporting not sociable, supporting kind of communication. So now after going through that, I realized that it is more important to know different type of communication and how you apply, and that is a challenge. Yeah. So definitely I'll take this and apply practically. So dear fellow Toastmaster, communication style is a vehicle on the road. So this vehicle take to a destination, particular destination, right? So now you have to choose the right vehicle to go to the right destination. Okay. And also similarly, you have to use this particular communication style with the right people, right communication style with the right people, with the right time to get the right results. With this, back to the Toastmaster of the day. Thank you.
Thank you, Sudha. Uh, your speech has gave me a renewed perspective about communication and how I would look at it. Yep. So with that, now I would like to